Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the evening live trading session. So this is the session where I'll be teaching you guys how you can actually start, trading the forex market yourself. All right. So today I'm going to be making introduction to the forex chart, showing you how you can actually, start doing all of these yourself. Okay. Because to become a professional trader, you need to know how you can analyze the market. All right. So first off, let's start with what a chart is. Right. So let's just write that out. Let's write it out. So this is our topic: introduction to the forex chart. So guys, what is a chart? Charts are the main tools of technical analysis. Okay, so in technical analysis, we use charts to plot a sequence of price movement of an asset over a certain duration. Okay, so um, let me put it this way: it is a graphical way of showing how the price have performed in the past. Okay, so look at this right now. You see, this is a graphic, this is a graph, okay, but it's telling you what the price has been doing, from this area to this area. From this area to this area, what happened? The market came down. From here to here, the market went up, okay, bought, sold, bought a little bit, then is currently selling right now, okay. And then we have different type of charts. We have three type of charts actually. We have let me start with, we have the line chart. Okay, this is how a line chart looks like. Just maybe in case sorry guys, just a moment. All right, okay, sorry about that guys. Let's continue. So this is a line chart. This is how a line chart looks like. Okay, you see, it's a point. Okay, it's creating lines. All right. So it's showing you the movement of the market has been making using a line. Okay, using a line. So and then we have bar charts. Okay, this is how a bar chart looks like. You see, this is how a bar chart looks like. Though I haven't really seen anybody using the line and this bar chart. Okay, I don't know if people uses it, but I don't use it. Okay, so the next one I want to show you is my favorite. You see, this is the one I use personally. All right. Okay. So thank you for asking this question. I I asked a question in our afternoon class. How can we identify a proper rejection before taking an entry? Oh, I'm very very sorry. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to the question. All right. I'm very very sorry about that. But please, if you have any question, please make sure to ask. Okay. If you have any more question, please make sure to ask. Don't worry, we are getting there. All right. We are getting there. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be teaching you how you can actually get a proper rejection before taking an entry. But please, just stay on this class, okay? Because the explanation I'm making right now will actually lead us to that place, all right? So I don't want to deviating from, explanations to another explanation right now. because we are already in the same class. Okay, this is the class where I'll actually be showing you how you can get a proper rejection, right? So, guys, let's continue. So, where are we? Yes, my favorite chart. So this is my favorite chart, and this is what most professional traders use to make analysis. We call this the candlestick chart. Okay, this is the candlestick chart, and this is what we are going to be using to make our analysis on the forex chart. Okay, so now moving on, we have in in the forex market we have what we call bullish and bearish. Okay, bullish and bearish, a bullish and bearish market. So what is a bullish and bearish? What are bullish and bearish in forex market? So a bullish means that the market is going up, while bearish means the market is coming down. Okay, so the default color for a bullish and bearish, the default color for bullish first is green, as you can see here. Okay, then the default color for bearish is red. All right, I customized my chart making my bearish black. Okay, so in this case my bearish here is black. Okay, so bearish means when the market is coming down, bullish means when the market is going up. So when it's creating green candles like this, that means the market is going up. But when you are seeing red black candles, then it means the market is going down. So in the forex world, we don't use market is going down or market is going up. We say the market is going bullish or the market is going bearish. All right, guys, please pay attention. These are important informations that you are going to be needing sooner or later. Okay, and then aside bullish and bearish, we also have what we call going long or going short. So even though we say the market is bullish or bearish, you still have to say I want to go long or I want to go short. So what this simply means is that when you are in a forex market, when after your analysis, you probably want to buy or you want to sell, right? So when you are buying, you say the market is going bullish, it's going, you want to go for long. Sorry, okay. So when you want to buy, you say, I want to go for long because the market is buying. And when you want to sell, you say, I want to go short because the market is selling. All right, guys, please. Hope you guys understand. I hope you guys are getting this. All right. Going short means you want to sell. Going long means you want to buy. Okay. Hope you guys are not getting confused. All right. So let's continue. Let's continue. So then we have different type of analysis. Okay. Now we are in the chart analysis. What is analysis? Analysis is, you know, the price movement you plot to get your market direction. Okay, so to get the market direction, you want to plot a price movement on the chart. Okay, okay, guys. So now we have different type of analysis. Okay, we have three different type of analysis in the forex market. So let me just write that out as usual. We have different type of analysis in the forex market. We have the three types of forex analysis. So we have number one, we have technical analysis, we have fundamental analysis, and then we have sentiment analysis. Okay. So um, all of the three type of analysis are very important in the forex market. Okay. I think two actually is more important. Okay. So the fundamental part and the technical part is what you need mostly as a forex trader. So what is the fundamental analysis? A fundamental analysis is when you are going to look out for what is happening in a particular country. So let's take for example, you are trading USD. Okay, you love trading any pair or any currency that is associated with the USD. So when you are doing that, you want to know the economic factor, the political factors that is affecting the US. When the US is have maybe a little thing affecting their economy, is definitely going to be showing in their currency. Okay, so he said that their currency is getting devalued or is getting value. You get? So that is why it is very important. No forex trader in this world that doesn't go to look for fundamental, analysis. So after a fundamental analysis, in fact, as a professional trader, what I do every day is before I come into my chart, I go to look for, what is currently happening in the forex world. Okay, I want to trade USD pairs. What is happening in the US economy? What are the factors affecting the US economy today? Is it going to affect it positively or is it going to be affecting it negatively? So once I get this data, then I can now come to my forex chart to make technical analysis. Okay, so now what is the technical analysis? Technical analysis is the one you do on the chart. Okay, the one you come to do on the chart. So on the chart, you want to know the direction of your market. You want to know if the market is going to go bullish or bearish. So if you are going to be going short or going long, remember what I said? Going short means you are selling. Going long means you are buying. Okay, so that's just the difference between fundamental and technical analysis. Now, for sentiment analysis is not so important though, because the sentiment part of analysis is, this one it deals with your mindset. So the way you look at the market, what you are thinking about, you can see, okay, like this market right now, okay, maybe we didn't actually do any analysis. Okay, so let me remove this. There's no analysis, nothing. This is just a naked chart. Okay. Then you have that feeling that this market will just start, continue to go down because the market has been moving to the downside ever since, it got to this price point. So now maybe you became sentiment, hoping that this market will just continue to go down without any analysis. So that's the sentiment. That is how the sentiment analysis works actually. Okay, being sentiment on a particular instrument or on a particular um currency pair. Okay, so as a beginner, I won't advise you to pay too much attention to the sentiment analysis. Okay, so the one you should focus more on is the technical and the fundamental analysis. All right, but what we are going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you how you can make fundamental technical analysis. Okay, if you want me to teach you how to make fundamental analysis, I need just 10 people to fund their account before tomorrow evening live stream session. Okay, I already told you we have a premium group. Okay, I have a premium group where I drop signals every day. Okay, so the reason why I created the premium group is I want you guys to make money as you learn. All right, I'm not asking you to pay me for the premium group. All I'm asking is I want to see that seriousness in you guys. Okay, so for me to see the seriousness in you, all you have to do is fund your account with at least $15. Fund your account with at least $15. Once you fund $15, once you are able to fund up to $15, I'm going to add you into my premium group where I'll be giving you signals and then you'll be making money with the signal. Okay, so you'll be coming on the evening session to learn while you are making money in the premium group. Guys, this is a one-time offer. So now if you want me to teach you how to make fundamental analysis, fund your account with at least the $15 I talked about. Once you fund $15, if I can get up to 10 people to fund, then I'll teach you how to make fundamental analysis tomorrow evening session. All right, guys, do we have a deal? All right, let me know if you have a deal. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue. So, like I said, what we're going to be doing here today is the fundamental part of analysis. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can actually plot a sequence of price movement, all right, in the market. So, making fundamental analysis, you need two things, all right. So, the two things you need is they are the support and resistance. Okay. So as a forex trader, if you don't know how to plot the support and resistance, come on, you need to go and restart from primary one. Honestly, that is if you are a forex trader. If you believe you are a forex trader and you don't know what support and resistance is, then you need to go back to forex trading class, because there's no way a forex trader won't know what support and resistance are. Okay. So we are going to be talking about support and resistance today, so that you guys will get used to it and then know how to actually plot your support and resistance, on a price, on a chart. Okay. So first of all, what is a support and what is a resistance? So support, let's start with support. Okay. Let me just write that out. Okay. So support and resistance. Let's do it this way. So support and resistance. Okay. So support also means demand, while resistance also means supply. Okay. So whenever you hear me saying, or you hear anybody saying support or demand, they are still saying the same thing. Or when you hear them saying resistance or supply, they are still talking about the same thing. Okay. So now let's start with support. Support occurs where a downtrend is supposed to pause due to a concentration of demand. All right. Support occurs where a downtrend is expected to pause due to concentration of demand. So what this means is that when there's a lot of demand, that means people want to buy. Okay. When there's a lot of demand, people want to buy. You understand? When there's a lot of demand, it means people are waiting to buy. They want to buy. All right. And then when support happens, it means there's a concentration of demand. All right. That means there are buyers in the market that want to buy. That's why we have the support. Okay. And how does this support happens? So this is how it happens. Look at this chart. Look at my chart. Hope you guys can see my cursor. So from here, this market has been making a move to the upside. Okay. And the reason why I started making this move is because there's a concentration of demand around this area. Okay, so there are a lot of people here that wants to start buying. All right. So you see, when it move up a bit, came down into that support zone again, what happened? The market went all the way back up for the second time, and even the third time it went back inside. You see, it still went up. Okay, came back for the fourth time, and then you see, came back up again. So this is a concentration. This is a demand area. Okay, demand zone. Okay, so he said that you can call it a support or demand zone. Okay, so this is a support zone, this is a demand zone. That's why every time the market goes back into the support zone, the market will buy. So then the opposite is just opposite for resistance or supply zone. Okay, resistance or supply zone. Resistance or supply zone. So resistance occur where an uptrend is expected to pause temporarily due to concentration of supply. Okay, so when the market is trading to the upside and then it pauses temporarily, it is due to the concentration of supply. Okay, so here we have a lot of demand and here we have people supplying. That means a lot of people are selling. That is why the market is coming down. So whenever you have a particular point in price where the market is always selling, then it's because of the resistance. It's because of this the high amount of supply. Okay, not demand. Demand is buying. Supply is selling. All right, guys. I hope you guys are following. Okay. So resistance. You see, every time the market moves from the support to the resistance, what happened? The market would sell. All right. And then when the market comes back into the support zone, what will happen? The market would buy. Okay. It got back here into the resistance zone. What happened again? The market sold. All right. Sold until it got broken. So, guys, and this is another thing. Anytime the market breaks to the downside, okay. So, this is a support here. So anytime the market breaks a support, it is not a valid support anymore. It is now a resistance. Okay, guys, we have support, we have resistance. So here, when the market breaks out of a support zone, then the support is not a valid support anymore. It turns it into a resistance. The same thing for a resistance. Anytime the market breaks out of a resistance, that resistance is not a valid resistance anymore. Okay, once it's broken, it's going to change it to it's going to turn it to a support. All right, so and that is what happened here. You see, immediately this market broke out of the support zone. All right, the market came back to touch it again, and what happened? It just continued to trade to the downside. So now that it got broken, it is not a support anymore. It turned it to a resistance. But before it can be turned, before a support can be turned to a resistance, it needs to get broken. Okay, and before a resistance or supply can be turned to a support, it needs to get broken to the upside. All right. So let me show you an example of where the market broke a resistance. So look at this zone. Look at this area. Even though the market didn't go for long, but what happened here? You see, it touched it, resistance, then the market sold. Okay, there's probably a support here. That is why the market moved to this area. And then every time we touch it, you see, it keeps going down and forth. Okay, go up and then still sold until it got broken. So after this breakout, it's not a resistance anymore. It is now a support until it got broken in again, turning it into a resistance again. Okay, so guys, I hope you guys are following. I hope you all are following. All right, so let's continue. Let's continue. So now, to plot your, you know, technical analysis, to make your technical analysis, these are the two important tools you need. Okay, support and resistance, or supply and demand. Okay, so there's another way of drawing this support and resistance. You know, this one we are doing here is just drawing of boxes. Okay, rectangular, long rectangular box. All right, making it our support and our resistance. So we also have what we call trend lines. All right, we have trend lines. So this is how a trend line is drawn. All right, and the reason why we have a trend line is because support and resistance are mostly blocks. Okay, we call these blocks the rectangular box. Okay, we call it blocks in block in the forex world. Okay, so this is how the block is drawn. Okay, so most of the time the market movement would not align with the box. You can't always draw the box to tell where the market is going to go. All right. So that is why we have the trend line. So if the market is not aligning with the boxes, then it will definitely align with the trend line. So how is this aligning with this trend line right now? You see, we have this first touch, we have this second touch. So with this and this, I already knew that we have, and then the upper trend line is called resistance, okay? Because even on the box, the one we draw on top is, resistance. The one we draw below is support. So the same thing on the trend line. The one above is support, while the one below is support, okay? The one above is resistance, while the one below is support. All right. And then when we have a pair of trend line this way, then it becomes a channel. Okay. So this is a descending channel right now because the market is descending to the downside. So we have a descending price pattern, right? The market is descending to the downside. Okay. So let me move this aside. So the market is descending to the downside. All right. On we have a descending channel. Right? We have a descending channel. So the upper part of our trend line is our resistance trend line. The lower part of our trend line is our support trend line. So see how the market aligns with the trend line. You see the market touched here, came all the way down to this area, went back again to touch it for the second time. And what happened? The market sold to the downside. So if you ask me to predict this market right now, the market is just going to touch here, okay, and then it will continue to go down because this we have two confirmations here. You see, we have this break to the downside, a retest, market is going down. Another retest here, the market will continue to trade to the downside. Okay, so that is how to plot your price action. Okay, so the technical analysis basically shows the price action, what the price has been doing previously to where we are right now. So this way we are able to tell if the price would go up or if it's going to go down. So now as a forex trader, how do you want to place a trade after making all your analysis? Okay. So now we've made the analysis. Yes, we know the market is going to go down. How do you now place the trade? How do you now place the trade on the chart? First thing you want to know is after getting your price, your price movement, where the market is heading to, first thing you don't want to go against the market trend. Okay. So when after your analysis, maybe the market is telling you it's going to go down, please always stick to downtrend. Okay. If your market is going down this way, you see right now we have a descending channel and the market is going to the downside. So always make sure that you are taking a sell market. Okay, you are taking a sell trade, not a buy trade. All right. So this is a way of going with the trend, flowing with the trend. You don't want to go against the trend. All right. The trend is your friend if you are going with the flow. All right. But if you are going against the trend, my brother, the trend will turn to your enemy because you are going to lose a lot of money. All right. If you follow the trend will give you what you want. So let's say the market moves to this price point now, do something like this, and then starts to go down. All right. So you see, this is what we want to see. We want a market that will go all the way to this area. Okay. We are not following it to this area because we don't want to buy. We want to continue selling. Yeah. So what we want to do here is we want this price to continue to go up. And then when it gets to this area, we want to see something that will come down. Okay. And this is where we want to enter the price. We want to enter it from the selling point, not the buying point. Okay. So guys, it's very important. So this is how you wait for opportunities to get to your zone where you can actually place a buy or sell trade. All right. So now, for my guy that was asking a question earlier about how to get a proper rejection candle, now we've come to the part of getting a proper rejection candle. So I want to teach that, sharp sharp before we actually start analyzing the market to see if we can actually get an opportunity. Okay. So guys, go and get your account ready. If you haven't found the account, go and fund the account. Let me see if we can, actually make money this evening before we close for the day. So now, I already told you if the market moves to this area, we're going to sell. Yeah. So what are the price patterns? What are the candlestick formations that we need to see before we can actually place a trade? All right. So I'm just going to introduce you to few that I use. Okay. I think I should make a course. Okay, a few course with few explanations on, getting the direction. Or sorry, um, I need to create a course on candlestick formation. Okay, candlestick formation, so that when you see, a reversal pattern, you quickly know what to do. All right, because most of the time these things are very hard to get, most especially if you are a beginner. Okay, so that is why, to become a forex trader you need a lot of patience. Okay, Rome wasn't built in a day. Nobody became a forex trader, over the night. This took me 5 years to get here. I'm telling you, trust me. I'm telling you the fact. Okay, so to become a forex trader you need a lot of patience. Even right now, um even though I'm a professional, sometimes I still go to look for, there's always update. So you need to go and look for, the latest trending on how you can actually start making, a better analysis. You want to get better at what you do. Okay. So in time, I'm not saying, you need to make up to 5 years before you can actually start making money. No, 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 no. You can do this for a month, 2 months, and then you start making money. You understand? But the most important thing is, this is not something you learn within 2 days, 3 days, and then, um in fact, forex generally, there's no guarantee that you are going to become, you are going to be rich from it. Trust me. All right. A lot of people have run away from forex because of, the losses they encounter. So that is why I said, come and join my premium group, guys. If you join my premium group, you don't need to become, you are just starting out now. You are just learning now. So as time goes on, you become a professional. All right. But before we get to that, you start making money right now. So I think I should make a logo. So our motto should be my motto should be, earn and learn at the same time. Guys, what do you think about that? Or learn and earn at the same time. Yeah? Okay, so enough of play. Let's continue. Let's continue. So I'm just going to teach you, few price rejections, okay? Few price, formation or candlestick formation you see to confirm that yes, this market is actually going to go my way. So first of all is rejection candle. All right, we have what we call rejection candle. So this rejection candle actually looks like this. Let me zoom on this. Let me zoom. I want you to see it boldly. You understand? So this is what a rejection looks like. Okay, this is what a rejection candle looks like. You see, a candle with a body. So we call these candles candlestick, as I've said earlier. And then you see this thing that looks like stick. Okay, we call it shadow. Okay, it's called shadow in the forex market. Okay, or you can also call it a wick. wick. Okay, wick, like John Wick. Just playing, not John Wick. Okay, just Wick. And then this is the body. Okay, this is the body, and this is a wick. So here we have this body, we have this wick. Okay, you can call it a shadow, you can call it a wick, but I love to call it stick. Okay, when I was just starting out how to trade the forex market, it was easy for me because I couldn't remember wick. Okay, I couldn't remember, calling it wick or calling it, shadow. What I love to call it is stick. All right, so this is the candlestick, and then this is the body of the candle. All right. So when you have a long stick with a small body in a forex market, most especially if the market is on your support or your resistance. Okay, so when I say support and resistance, I don't just mean the one we draw with the box. Okay, support and resistance, even the trend line, they are also your support and resistance. You understand? So when your market is on your support or your resistance, and then you see something like this, then that means the market is going to, reverse. Okay, so they are reversal pattern in forex trading. All right, so let's look for another example. You see this one also. This body is smaller compared to the candlestick. Okay, the body of the candle is smaller compared to the stick. All right, so look at this also. This is another example of a rejection candle. Okay, this is a perfect example of a rejection candle. You see, it has a very long wick with a small body. Okay, but unfortunately, this is not happening on our resistance zone, on our support or resistance zone. So I wouldn't have taken this trade. Okay, this is supposed to be a trade, um, you know, for your candle, for the market to go up, because this is a green. Okay, and then the market was coming down, but you see, it's in the middle of our descending channel. Right, we want something that will be touching our channel this way. Right, so let me show you another example where it's probably show it touching. Okay, so look at this. You see, it's touching this. And what happened? A very small body with a big wick. Okay, it touched it, and then the market fell to the downside. This is also, a rejection candle, but it didn't happen on, um, you know, our support or resistance level. So this is not a proper rejection candle. Okay, we want to see that proper one, that one that will touch, and then the market will start going up. So look at this. This happened on our support area. This is our support box, and look what happened. See, this is a wick. Even though it has a little big, okay, the body is a bit big, but it doesn't matter because the wick is still longer and it's happening on our support area. Okay, then we have this perfect one also. You see, we have this one, we have this one. These are all rejection candles. Okay, so whenever you see, when your market is on your support or your resistance, you see this type of rejection candles, then it's a confirmation that the market is going to go your way. All right, so the next one that I want to introduce you guys to, that one is also very common, is this: a body and another body, an opposite candle, overpowering the previous one. So this is a bullish candle, this is a bearish candle. Okay, this is a good reversal pattern. We call this engulfing candle. Okay, it engulfed the previous one. All right, so this is a bearish engulfing candle because this is a bear. It over the bearish candle overpowered the bullish candle. This is a green candle, which is a bullish candle. This is a black candle, which is a bear candle. Okay, so if the reverse is the case, okay, so let's take this as another example. You see, these are just opposite of each other. You see here the green is smaller, but here the green is bigger. Here, the black is bigger, and here the black is smaller. Okay, and then they are on the opposite side. The black is here. The black is the first here. The green is the second. While the green is the first here, the black is the second. All right. So this is a bearish engulfing candle. This is a bullish engulfing candle. Okay, but the reason why we are not going to use this is because it's in the middle of the market. This is not where we want to see this. Okay, so if assuming we are seeing this down here, then we are going to take a buy opportunity. But since this is happening in the middle of a trade, this is invalid. Okay, it's not valid. But this is a good pattern because it's happening on the resistance trend line area. Okay, it's happening on the resistance trend line area. So if I see this, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to sell from the next candle. Okay, I'm going to sell from the next candle because I believe the market is going to go down. Right, so let's look for more opportunity before we actually start analyzing the market, to look for opportunities. Okay, so this is another bear reach engulfing candle. Okay, you see it engulfed this candle, and what happened? It just touched here, engulfed it, and I would have entered from this. Okay, even though we had a drawdown. So a drawdown is when the market, you know, don't go into profit instantly. Maybe it just slow a little bit, make you make it think, making you believe that it's not going to go your way. And then what happened? It created a rejection candle, and then the market just start to fall to the downside, and the market has been falling ever since. Guys, look what happened. Failed until it got to this area. Okay, and what happened when it got here? This we got this rejection, and now the market is currently buying. Okay, so guys, do you have any question? If you have any question you want to ask me, please let me know. Right? If you have any question, let me know in the chat room below. If you have any question you want to ask me, let me know in the comment in the chat room below. All right? Guys, I'm just giving you guys time to ask me. Okay? So for you that ask proper rejection candle before taking an entry, I hope you understand how a proper rejection candle looks like now. This is a proper rejection candle. Okay? This is a proper rejection candle. This is another proper rejection candle. Okay? If you can't see that clearly, let me zoom. You see? This is a proper rejection candle. Right? This is another proper rejection candle, but it didn't happen on our support or resistance area. Okay, this is another proper rejection candle. This is a proper rejection candle. Okay, this is a proper rejection candle. All right, these are proper rejection candles. Okay, you see, these are rejection candles. We have 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are rejection candles. All right, so that's how to know your proper rejection candle. Okay, so if you have any question, please make sure to ask me before we go offline. Right? If you have any question, please make sure to ask me before we go offline. All right? No questions? Let's continue then. Let's continue. So let me just be making analysis and then you see how I do it. Okay? Let's make analysis. So we have AUD card. We have AUD card. So one more thing, guys. If you want to analyze a market, make sure you are taking the market from the higher time frame. It's very important. Okay? Anytime you want to make your analysis, anytime you want to do everything that I've shown you from the beginning to the end, make sure you are doing it from the higher time frame. Okay? Make sure you are doing it from the higher time frame. So what I mean by higher time frame is, in the forex market, we have different time frames. Okay? We have different time frames. So we have the 1 minute, the 2 minute, we have the 2 minutes also, but I didn't just put it out. We have 3 minutes, 5, 6, 5, 15, 30 minutes, 4 hours, 1 hour. Okay. So we have different time frame. Anytime I want to make my analysis, I start it from the higher time frame. Okay. So I like taking my analysis from at least the 1 hour or the 4 hours. Okay. So if you use the higher time frame, that way you can easily tell where the market is going to. All right, you can easily tell where the market is going to, the direction of the market. So right now, the direction of this market is a downtrend. Okay, how do I know it's a downtrend? Because the market has been going down. See, you see, the market is going down. You see, the market has been, look at this, the market has been going down. It's been going down, and it's still going down even up till now. Okay, the market is still going down even up until now. So, in this kind of situation, what do? We look for a sell opportunity. Okay, we look for a sell opportunity. So after getting this, after confirming the market direction, after confirming that the market is going down, the next thing I want to do is I want to start looking for a sell opportunity. Okay, so that is the higher time frame, and it's very hard to make analysis sometimes on the higher time frame. So even though you are not able to get the overall market direction on the if you don't get to make your support and resistance on the higher time frame, you can come down to the lower time frame to make your analysis. Okay, so guys, just a moment. I think I'm getting an opportunity here, and it's not even allowing me to concentrate. Okay, it's not allowing me to concentrate. So let me make my analysis the way I do it, and then I'll continue explanations. Right? Okay. So this is AUDCAD, and this looks like a downtrend. But I'm not going to sell it blindly. Yeah. Okay. So I think I should quickly give this to my premium members. Or let me just wait a bit. Wait for the market to make a retracement. Because I don't want to give them a trade that is going to, this is the trade is already running, and it has given us quite an amount of pips. So this is about 24 pips. So I don't want that. Um, 24 pips plus this stop loss. That's going to be more than 50 pips stop loss. So I want to see a market with small, that is going to give us, you know, small profit with lot of gain. So, guys, let's continue. Okay, so let's make an analysis here. Okay, let's make analysis together. All right. Let's make analysis using everything that we've learned, everything I've taught you guys. So this is the 4 hours time frame, and the 4 hour is telling us the market is going up. Yeah. The next thing I want to do now is, okay, so I can there's really nowhere to draw my support or resistance. The only place available is this. Okay, yeah, I have this also because the market move up from this area. So I can actually do this. Okay, can draw this out. All right. So I have this area where the market has moved from previously, and then this market is heading to the heading down to that area, and then we also have this point, so many points here, this point, this point. So let's see if we have an aligning trend line to connect these points. Oh wow, the market broke out of the trend line. Market broke out of the trend line. So the trend line, give us a channel. So sometimes drawing the other trend line is not so important, okay? But I just draw it for you guys just because you are beginners. I want you guys to know the difference, right? So right now we have this. We have the market going up, and then we have this area here, right? So, but most of the times, even though we have a breakout, the market is obviously coming back to retest this before it continues to the downside. The market is going to do something like this, okay? So it will come from here to touch this, and then it will come back here, and then continue to go down, okay? That is if it's going to change direction. But if the market is not going to change direction, the market will just do this, come all the way to this area, and then continue to go down, okay? Sorry, continue to go up rather. So the market will just come here this way, and then it will continue. It will touch this, make something like this, and then it will just continue to trade up. Okay, because the market is in uptrend movement. All right. So, but for now, we can't decide what will happen in the market. All right. We use data from the market to make decisions. Okay. So if the market is not giving you a proper decision, do not force it. All right. If you're not getting that proper market decision, do not force decisions from the market. Okay, it's not going to end fine. Right? A lot of people have tried making decisions for the market, but they end up failing. Um, they end up failing. Okay, they end up failing seriously. So that is why you don't make decisions for the market. You allow the market to make a decision, and then you follow it. Okay, you allow the market to make its decision, then you follow the decision the market has made. All right. So, guys, do you have any question you want to ask me before we end our live session? Do you have any question? So I want to see if I can actually make an analysis here for my premium members. Okay. I want to see if I can get, you know, a price and analysis to give to my premium members. I already told you, come and join my premium members. Come and make money with us. Come and make money with the big boys. All right. So, guys, don't worry. Tomorrow, we are going to continue making more analysis using support and resistance. Okay. But for now, if you have real account, let's make real analysis and then try to make money. Okay? Let's try to make money by giving out signals. Let's see if we can actually do something before we end our live session. Okay? So we have that. And the market has been going down ever since, right? So we have all of this. So we have this gap. And then okay. All right. So right now, this opportunity is not, giving us what we want to see. I would have given you guys this trade, but we've set a lot of limit that later went into loss. I don't want to set another limit here. So let's look for a trade that is going to be running ASAP, right? Okay. This is AUDNZD. So guys, if you have no question, I think we should end it here for today. All right. Tomorrow is another day, and right now I'm a bit exhausted. All right. So guys, make sure to come along with your real account tomorrow, and then also make sure to fund to join my premium group. Okay. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys. I'll be seeing you all again tomorrow by God's grace. Um, have a blessed evening or have a blessed night, and bye for now. So don't worry. By tomorrow, I'm sure we'll get a proper entry. Okay. But for now, there's no proper entry. So we're just gonna wait for tomorrow. All right. So good night, guys. See you again.